To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, you can pray to whoever you like. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, we humbly invoke for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, divine protection. Thank you for blessing us with a loving heart, an intelligent mind, and a powerful will, that we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith. So be it. Okay, welcome to this meditation. I hope all of you are doing well. What we're going to do is we're going to do a special cleansing today. You know, a lot of people, they are going back to work or have already gone to work, and you know, they have this mantra that they chant. Thank God it's Friday, right? Or some of you across the world, it's already, it's already Saturday. Anyway, a lot of times we accumulate a lot of stress energy during the week, so it's good to flush those out before you meditate. That way we can absorb more spiritual energy. Now, as far as this cleansing is concerned, there are many ways to do it. What we've been doing so far is we've been chanting Om, right? Because the energy flowing through us can be used to break up negative thoughts, negative emotions, and flush it out. Another way to cleanse is to use an instrument, okay? Now, some of you have taken our classes. You know, a bell can be programmed to disintegrate negative energy in a place. So a lot of times a bell can be used to cleanse a place, raise the vibration. It can be a way to call people, okay, come to church, or a way to tell the kids ice cream truck is coming. Either way, basically, it depends on the intention being used. So just to give you an idea, if you put your hand like this, right, just put your hand like this. Let's try something. Ready? Feel anything in your hand? Some of you feel a vibration, right? So it doesn't matter where you are, same thing as projecting energy. If a person has a real understanding that energy is everywhere, that energy is pervasive, the distance doesn't make a difference. That's the whole premise behind distant healing anyway, or remote healing. You know, it's funny, many years ago when I first learned pranic healing, and I was going to work on my mother for indigestion. And so I called her up, hey mom, okay, whenever you need anything, just give me a call. I learned this distant or remote healing and pranic healing. I can work on you even at distance. She goes, okay. So one time, she actually called. She lives about, a couple kilometers away or a few miles away. And so she called and she said that she's having indigestion. I said, okay, great. Okay, keep the phone on, because in my mind, I'm an engineer, right? So I was thinking, in order to send the healing energy, I have to send it through the phone line. So I said, make sure you hold the phone. So I was going like that. And later on, I realized you don't need the phone. Because if you have, and here's the key point, if you have a realization, okay? Just set this up real fast, make sure you got it. 1 second. Okay, if you have a realization that we're all interconnected, and you have certainty that we're interconnected, that's called oneness, the distance does not make a difference. Okay? So that said, I said, okay, I work on my mom, and sure enough, in, how long did it take? I think in her case, 15 minutes, her indigestion went away. I basically use the energy that's already flowing in and out of the earth. Make sense? So whether it be a bell, whether it be somebody's sound, whether it be an instrument or whatever it is, the most important part of all of it is that realization that we're interconnected. It's not one of those, oh yeah, we are one, it's intellectual knowing. It's not intellectual knowing, it's having that certainty that it's real. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this step by step. We're going to do cleansing. I'll use the bell. I'll energize it, program it, whatever word you want to use, so that when it sends out that energy to you, it'll disintegrate a lot of the stress and negative emotions that you have. Immediately after that, we'll focus on the breathing. We did that this morning. We'll repeat that again because I know some of you were not with us this morning, and the ones who were said, wow, that was amazing. So I like to have the group that was not here this morning to experience it. Then we go into blessing the earth. So it's going to be a slightly longer session than the morning session, at least in the United States. If you're on the other side of the world, hopefully you're enjoying your weekend, and it's a good way to get it started. All right, you guys ready? So here's what we're going to do. I want you to keep your tongue on your palate. Close your eyes. Just inhale, exhale slowly. I want you to form the intention that whatever thoughts and emotions that are self-generated or projected towards you that does not serve you anymore or might hinder you from being successful in being healthy, in your relationships, in your spirituality, or your finances, just let it come to the surface. In other words, just form that intention. And if you're the visual type, just imagine it's a gray cloud that's coming off your body. Just be aware of it. Okay? Whatever it is, you don't have to really think, okay, what is it now? Just form that intention. Whatever does not serve me anymore. Any thoughts, emotions that either self-generated, as in you thought about it, created it because of your worry, or somebody said something nasty to you last week and you can't shake it off. I want you to just think of it, form that intention that it's now coming off the surface of your body. Or if you're the visual type, just imagine it's now a cloud on the surface of your body. Take your time. Just take your time. All right. Now all you got to do is as simple as imagine a point of light, like a little bright light, a little star floating above your crown, and just put your attention there. I'll explain all this to you later. Just keep looking at the point of light above your crown. And just listen. Let all these thoughts, emotions be completely disintegrated, extracted, and fully disposed of properly. So be it. Just be still. Just keep looking at that light. Now that brilliant light is pouring liquid light into your crown, into your forehead, into the area in between your eyebrows, the back of your head. That liquid divine light is now pouring down to your throat, your chest, your midsection, your abdomen, and your hips. Simultaneously it's pouring down your spine, filling up your entire back, down your hips, your legs, your shoulders, your arms, elbows, forearms, wrist, and hands. And it's pouring down, down, all the way down to your feet. You're now filled with this liquid light. Just listen. Now this sound will help that liquid light penetrate deeper into your cells. Just be receptive. You don't have to do anything. It's going deeper into your cells. into every atom in your body. You're now soaking in this liquid light. Just be still. And so it is. Maintain your stillness. Maintain your awareness. Now I want you to observe your body breathing, like you're watching someone from outside your body. Just watch your chest, your abdomen, watch your face, like you're looking at someone on the other side. Just look at your body, observe how your body's inhaling and exhaling. Observe the body inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Observe the body inhaling, hold, and observe the body exhaling. Hold. Observe the body inhaling again, hold, and just observe the body exhaling and hold. Inhale, hold, allow your awareness to just drift into that hold and stay there. And exhale, hold, inhale again, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, allow your awareness to settle in that space. Your mind and emotions are swimming in that space. As you let your body exhale on its own, as your consciousness just floats in that space. Your body exhales and inhales on its own as your awareness drifts deeper and deeper in this nothingness. Now, any sound, any noise you hear will just allow you to go deeper and deeper in that space and feel it. Now, let go. You, the spiritual self, you, the soul, you, the being of light, are swimming in an ocean of light. You, the spiritual self, the being of light, are immersed in an ocean of divine love. Just let go and let things be now. We are one. We are one. Our hearts are one. Our souls are one. Our spirits are one. There is only oneness now. Go deeper into that endless ocean of love. Go deeper in that bottomless ocean of light. You are that light. You are that ocean. Experience it. Let go. Now. Maintain your stillness. Maintain your state of oneness. Just imagine all of us are inside the big bright sun, looking out into the solar system. Our hearts are one, our crowns are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. And in this oneness, we bless our beloved Mother Earth. Maintain that state of oneness and just raise your hands in blessing. Collectively, project brilliant, brilliant light from all of us out of the sun and illuminate Mother Earth. Let this brilliant light penetrate to the atmosphere. Let it penetrate to all the minds, the emotions, and bodies of every person, every animal, every being, visible and invisible. Let this brilliant light penetrate to the waters, to the soil. Let it penetrate deep into the earth. Let it penetrate to every dimension, higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds. We are one. We're going to chant Om Mani Padme Hum, the universal mantra of mercy, compassion, and love. And just let it pass through us and bless Mother Earth. Bless our families, our relatives, our friends, the people we work with, the city, the state, the country. Let it bless every person, every being on all levels. Om Mani Padme Hum. Feel the divine love and mercy flow through us. Om Mani Padme Hum. Let there be peace, love, and forgiveness for all. Om Mani Padme Hum. Peace, love, and blessings to all. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Can you feel the energy flowing through? For the next 3 chants, let your soul chant, not your physical mouth. Let your soul, your spiritual chant, your spiritual self chant as we project the light. And listen. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Lower your hands on your lap. Just be still. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Om Mani Padme Hum. Let go. Now. every person, every being I encounter be filled with waves of love, sweetness, kindness, joy, and peace. So it is. May every soul I touch be filled with joy, with gratitude, with light and with love. And so it is. May all beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy on all levels. So it is. Aum Mani Padme Hum. Let go. Repeat after me. I completely, deeply, permanently, and gratefully accept, absorb, fully assimilate all the divine blessings, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etherically, physically, and financially, and on all levels. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Now let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. We thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, we thank you. Personally, to my teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your guidance, help, and protection. Thank you for illuminating our souls with divine light, with divine love, and divine will, that we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith. So be it. So be it. So it is. Om. Amen. Amin. Tatastu. And so it is. All right. Open your eyes, if you can. All right, that was intense. Even I felt something. It takes a lot for me to feel something. My body's not that sensitive. So I hope you felt something. At least, minimum, we have more inner peace. All right, so yeah, it was a little different. So just additional information. You will notice a lot of Tibetan monks. They use a bell, and they use what is called a doje. Okay? So the way Master Cho explained it to me, my teacher explained to me, depending on the intention of the monk, usually this is used for cleansing, and this is used for energizing and charging. They call this a bell, as far as I know, and they call it a doje. Doje is in, I think it's Dorje is Tibetan. In Sanskrit, it's called Vajra. It means thunderbolt or diamond. The reason they call it that, of course, most monks will tell you that because they're not allowed to. It's called a thunderbolt because one reason is when someone who's qualified and the item is charged, basically when they use it, it looks like lightning bolts going through it. You remember, like Thor, like that? Or in the Greek tradition, you have Zeus with thunderbolts. Well, it looks like lightning thunderbolts going like that. So if you have a ritual with a Tibetan Lama or monk, when they're chanting, they go like this, they go like this. This one is cleansing, the other one is just charging your soul with brilliant light. Okay, so just extra information. If you want to know more about the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, I encourage you to get the book. You search on it online. There's so many interpretations. Om is Om, like universal sound. Mani is jewel. Padme is flower, or lotus flower. Hum is like so be it. So that's one interpretation. If you get the book by Grandmaster Chokoksu, it's in the bookstore. You go to mastercode.org or paniking.com. There's a bookstore, Om Mani Padme Hum. He talks about it. Money, that jewel, not money is in your money in your pocket. Money is jewel. So there's a jewel in the center of your head in your pineal gland. Like a lot of you have studied with other spiritual teachers, they talk about the importance of the pineal gland, right? The pineal gland is like an eye, not a physical eye, but a spiritual eye. So that spiritual eye is sensitive to spiritual light. So when you do your meditation, some of you notice that you're getting drawn to the center of your head. So that center of your head, that brilliant light, is the terminating point of a flower. That is your crown center. So just imagine your flower, the crown center is like this, like a stalk. It terminates on the pineal gland. So some of you, when you're meditating, you might think you were so still, then you find yourself doing this, right? That's because so much spiritual energy comes down. Your crown chakra is spinning so quickly, your body is like gyrating. And then at some point, some of you see light, some of you just bliss out of your mind, you don't even know where you are. At that point, that spiritual light hit your pineal gland, and your consciousness just expanded into the universe. So if you want to know more about it, just get the book. Master Cho explains it very, very well. I just did my best to kind of plant the seed so that you have a better understanding of these deeper spiritual teachings. Okay? Other than that, I think that's it. We want to wish you a fantastic weekend. It's Saturday, Sunday. Come Monday, same time, 10 a.m., 6 p.m. Okay, we'll just keep doing it next week and the week after. And then from there, let's see. The reason we don't give it an end date, we're giving it an end date, we're assessing what's happening in the world. At some point, you will notice that, the world needs it again. So we want to gather together and do our part. If you notice the COVID-19 cases are going up, which they are in the United States and some parts of the world, and there's political unrest in certain parts of the world, instead of sitting idly by and complaining and say, how come these stupid people can't fix it, whatever, which is not going to help anything. We're just basically generating psychic pollution to make things worse. We get together, we meditate, and just blast the earth with all this good energy. Now, for the ones who are new, you might be wondering, well, does it do anything? I'm sitting here quietly, and then, politicians and doctors and whoever else might or might not be doing a job. Are we actually creating any change? Okay. I've explained this to a lot of you earlier, so I hope you don't get bored when I say it again. In quantum physics, they have this thing called Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Okay? I just like saying that, it makes me sound smart. Anyway, so what it's saying is when they're observing an electron, the act of observing it actually moves it. In other words, could you imagine an electron moves in the presence of an observer? If the observer is not there, it doesn't move. As soon as someone is observing it, it moves. Okay, big deal, so what? Well, when you're observing something, you're using your thoughts. So somehow, our thoughts and emotions actually affect electrons. Well, atoms are made of what? A nucleus with proton, neutrons, and one more electrons. So if at the minimum, our thoughts can kind of kick the electron over, could you imagine if we have focused thoughts and emotions on a particular project? You want to be happy, you want to be successful, you want to improve your relationship, you want your finance to go up. If you use that energy and focus on your intention, imagine that thought force focuses on this bunch of electrons and that makes up atoms and molecules and matter. literally, our thoughts and emotions can influence the physical world. Make sense? That's just one of us. Now, what if there's hundreds of us, thousands of us doing the same focus? Guess what happens? It's just you have this gigantic energy pushing something that's in the energy world, pushing it to the material world. Make sense? Now, the opposite is also true. If a person likes to complain a lot and always looks at the negative things that happen in their life, they're creating their own misery. Think about it. You know, there's some people, they like to complain. I mean, if their mouth is not moving, it's quiet. The minute it starts moving, they complain. No wonder their life is a big fat mess. Because just imagine the same process of creating the world you like is the same manufacturing process to create the terrible things in the person's life. So if you keep complaining about how bad things are and that's all you focus on, guess what? Can't blame anybody else but yourself. Now, why is spiritual teaching so important? Because having the spiritual teachings slaps you and go, okay, stop it. Stop complaining, stop creating your own problems. Make sense? I know some of you go, yeah, you're just being a positive thinker. I don't really care what you think. My job is to just tell you like it is, take it or leave it. Because that's the way I was taught by my teacher. He doesn't care if I like it or not. He just says, this is how it is, take it or leave it. So I'm doing the same thing. Your thoughts, your emotions create this force that changes things in the minutest part of matter. So that energy starts to move things in the inner world, which will eventually manifest in the physical world. So you get to choose. Make sense? So when we do these meditations, guess what we're doing? First, we want to clean out all the crap that we have. Because as long as we have all these negative thoughts and negative emotions, it's easy to be negative. True? Not true. Easy to complain. So if you do certain meditations to just cleanse it out, like having a fire hose, just flushing it all out, okay, at least it's quiet. Then, during the meditation, we focus on love, kindness, forgiveness, right? Blessing people with happiness, with abundance, with prosperity, with spiritual connection. So at that point, you're now rearranging your energy world within you and rearranging the energy world outside of you, implanting positive energy to hopefully, kick things to a positive direction. And luckily, a lot of you have studied, there's this law of attraction. So whatever energy you push out, it will attract similar vibrations. So it's a compounding effect. Make sense? Plus, there's so many of us doing meditation. That's why you notice that before meditation, I nag the heck out of you. I Facebook, Instagram, hello, you guys. Get your friends, your loved ones, drag them, bribe them. I don't care how you do it. Get them to meditate, because the more bodies that participate, assuming they're alive, the more spiritual pipelines for this energy to flow through, the stronger the hose we're using to generate this positive energy to make a difference. That's why I want to make it a movement. It's not one of those, okay, I got nothing else to do, just meditate. But if more of us do this over and over and over again, we can initiate change. That's what I was taught by my teacher. That's why the meditation Twin Hearts is so important. Every time we're at UPW, Unleash the Power with Tony, 10,000, 15,000. This time we had 22,500 connections, plus, who knows, each of them had 3 to 5 people, so we were easily 50, 70, maybe 100,000 people, who knows, that did the meditation. Like a month ago, we have the Comeback Challenge with Tony Robbins with 378,000 people connected. I mean, that got me super excited. I mean, could you just imagine all these people doing meditation, bless the earth with peace, with love, with forgiveness, with order. Those little electrons make up atoms, make up molecules, make up solids, liquids, and gas. We're making a difference, okay? So I hope you understand the context of why we do this. It's not because I got nothing else to do, because I feel that we have to use what we have learned and put it to practice. Otherwise, what's the use of, oh yeah, we know about the universe, the cosmos, the energy world, chakras, aura, and you sit on your ass and do nothing and just complain. Useless, right? But if you get together, come on, encourage each other, do your practice, do your meditation. And aside from me yakking, we would have done already in 15 minutes ago. So the meditation alone is like 15, 20 minutes. And we do this over and over and over again. All right? Anyway, enough ranting. I hope you got the point. I hope I got the point across. So, namaste, everyone. We wish you much happiness, a fantastic weekend, and we will see you Monday. And who knows? This Saturday, Sunday, when I'm climbing the walls because I'm not traveling and teaching, I might bug you guys again and encourage you to meditate or do something this weekend. Who knows? All right. Namaste. You guys take care. We will see you Monday. Live super energized.